a desert that has existed from the beginning of mankind.
Is that true? I changed the Sahara Desert?
Which means,
What? Tell me.
well, I am not talking about painting Mona Lisa or curing cancer. I am just talking about moving one grain of sand, that too by 1 millimeter. If you hadn't done it, then history would have been one way. But you did it so. Every individual has the power to make a difference, to be history makers. We all think leaders who are set apart, the chosen one, or the extraordinaire.
There were times when the world believed that leadership was an innate trait, which one inherited from forefathers. However, with time, this cliched perspective has undergone a sea change, with many ordinary men of humble lineage rising to be a leader, leaving an indelible mark.
Although a child inherits much of his early training and traits from his parents, the surroundings in which he grows plays a vital role in imbibing leadership qualities. Ganges takes immense pride in playing this vital role in our students' life. Presenting to you the annual day LiME, a quest encompassing the 7 habits of leader in me by Stephen Covey. Ganges Valley School believes leadership includes values. A leader must have values that are life-giving to the society. There are many habits that are deeply connected to these values. First amongst them,
Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Most people listen with the intent to reply, not to understand. The leader we want to present to you, Buddha. This was way back in 563 BCE. He is someone who could listen with his eyes as much with his ears. Though he belonged to the warrior class, Buddha was deeply affected by the sufferings he witnessed in the world. When he saw someone really sick, or he saw a decrepit old man, his helplessness of not having a solution troubled him. Thus, he began his journey, quest for truth, leading to his enlightenment at Bodh Gaya. Presenting Buddha.
ये च बुद्धा अतीता च ये च बुद्धा अनागता पच्चुपना च ये बुद्धा अहं वन्दामि सर्वदा। बुद्ध ही बुद्ध है, बुद्ध ही बुद्ध है, हर जगह हर समय वो सिद्ध है, वो सिद्ध है। बुद्ध ही बुद्ध है, बुद्ध ही बुद्ध है। हर जगह हर समय वो सिद्ध है, वो सिद्ध है। मन में तुम्हारे बसता वो गुणवान है, मन में तुम्हारे बसता वो गुणवान है। सम्यक शिक्षा से करता जो शिलवान है, अहिंसा की ताकत से जो बलवान है। अहिंसा की ताकत से जो बलवान है, वो बुद्ध है, वो बुद्ध है, वो बुद्ध है। बुद्ध ही बुद्ध है, बुद्ध ही बुद्ध है। दृढ़ निश्चय से जब चित्त तेरा शुद्ध है, तू बुद्ध है, तू बुद्ध है, तू बुद्ध है। बुद्ध ही बुद्ध है, बुद्ध ही बुद्ध है। परिवर्तन ही है ये जीवन का नियम, क्यों ना हो ये धर्म का भी अधिनियम। मैत्री प्रज्ञाशील हो जिसमें सदैव तन मन पर संयम। कर पूजा सद्गुणों की रे नादा, ईश्वर क्या बने तू पहले बने इंसान। कर्म कांडों से नहीं मिलता भगवान, चमत्कार नहीं दुनिया में तो मान। मानव सेवा ही तुझसे नीतिबद्ध है, मानव सेवा ही तुझसे नीतिबद्ध है। तू बुद्ध है, तू बुद्ध है, तू बुद्ध है। बुद्ध ही बुद्ध है, बुद्ध ही बुद्ध है। इस जगत का, इस धरा का वो मार्गदाता श्रेष्ठ है। बुद्ध है, बुद्ध है, बुद्ध ही बुद्ध है। हर जगह हर समय वो सिद्ध है, वो सिद्ध है। बुद्ध ही बुद्ध है, बुद्ध ही बुद्ध है। हर जगह हर समय वो सिद्ध है, वो बुद्ध है, वो सिद्ध है, वो बुद्ध है, वो सिद्ध है, वो बुद्ध है, वो बुद्ध है।
It is truly inspiring. The life of Buddha radiates the habit of seek first to understand, then to be understood. Teamwork adds beauty when all put together their energies, and the total effect is definitely breathtaking. Thank you, Grade 9. Brilliant foresight. While the sword and bows of the battlefield never quite let him reach a pen, he still was instrumental in building a library of over 24,000 volumes of books. He actually appreciated India's diversity. He encouraged talent evident in 9 gems, the Navratnas, and the most famous of them, Birbal. His policies were always inclusive. Muhammad Jalaluddin Akbar. It is said that Akbar the Great encouraged innovation in every field and treated all religions equally. His military muscles got him the title Ruler of the Gun Power Empire.
आइए आपको परिचित करवाते हैं अकबर आजम से, जिनका दरबार हमेशा सबके लिए खुला रहता था। कुशल, प्रसिद्ध, महासम्राट, शक्तिशाली वे अकबर ही थे। जजिया कर, सती प्रथा हटाने वाले वे अकबर ही थे। वचन के प्रति अडिग, मानवता के प्रति उदार रहने वाले वे अकबर ही थे। जिनके दरबार के 9 रत्नों में मुस्लिम ही नहीं हिंदू भी शामिल थे, वे अकबर ही थे। ललित कलाओं और चित्रकारी में रुचि रखने वाले वे अकबर ही थे। हिंदू मुस्लिम एकता के महत्व को समझकर अखंड भारत का निर्माण करने वाले वे अकबर ही थे। अब आपको ले चलते हैं अकबर के दरबार में।
Presenting Muhammad Jalaluddin Akbar.
हाज़रीन, हम एक जरूरी ऐलान फरमाना चाहते हैं। काफी गौर और फिक्र के बाद हमने यह महसूस किया है कि हिंदू यात्रियों से तीर्थ यात्रा महसूल वसूल करना खुदा की शान को सिक्कों में तोलने जैसा है, और इसीलिए हमने आज से तीर्थ यात्रा महसूल हमेशा के लिए खत्म करने का फैसला किया है।
अगर यह हुकूमती फैसला है तो क्या मोहतरम वज़ीर खजाना टोडरमल साहब शाही खजाने के बारे में कुछ नहीं कहेंगे?
सिक्का गिरने पर आवाज होती है, उठाते वक्त नहीं।
आपसे गुजारिश है, जज्बाती होकर गैर दानिशमंदाना फैसले मत कीजिए।
यह ऐलान कर दिया जाए कि आज से तीर्थ यात्रा महसूल हमेशा के लिए खत्म किया जाता है। हुक्म की तामील हो, हुक्म की तामील हो, हुक्म की तामील हो।
जलालुद्दीन मोहम्मद अकबर जिंदाबाद, जिंदाबाद। देश है रियासत विराट का नजराना।
बादशाह तू अली का दुलारा, ख्वाजा मेरे ख्वाजा दिल ने समझा, शाम का शाह तू अली का दुलारा, ख्वाजा मेरे ख्वाजा ख्वाजा मेरे ख्वाजा समझा, बेकसों की तकदीर है सवारी, तूने है सवारी, बेकसों की तकदीर है सवारी, सवारी है सवारी।
मेरा नाम महेश दास है। बादशाह ने स्वयं मुझे दरबार में आने को कहा है।
मैं तुम्हें अंदर जाने देता हूँ, पर एक शर्त है, अंदर बादशाह सलामत से जो भी नाम मिले उसका आधा हिस्सा मुझे देना होगा।
ठीक है।
आप हमें बखूबी याद हैं। आप महेशदास हैं, बहुत ही चतुर। क्या इनाम चाहते हैं?
धन्यवाद अन्नदाता, लेकिन मुझे 50 कोड़े ही चाहिए।
ठीक है, तुम्हारी ख्वाहिश जरूर पूरी, पर इस अजीब और गरीब फरमाइश की वजह?
अन्नदाता, बाहर खड़े संतरी ने मुझे एक ही शर्त पर अंदर आने दिया कि बादशाह सलामत से मुझे जो कुछ इनाम मिलेगा उसका आधा हिस्सा मुझे उसे देना होगा।
उस संतरी को पेश किया जाए। इसे ले जाओ और इसकी 50 करोड़ की ख्वाहिश को अंजाम दिया जाए। ये बात चारों तरफ फैला दी जाए कि हुकूमत मुगलिया में बेईमानी और रिश्वत जैसे जुर्म की सख्त सजा दी जाएगी।
सब नगरन मां, हर आंगन मां, प्रेम है तुम्हारा, हर हर मन मां, तारा तेरा तारा तेरा तारा तारा तेरा तारा। गवाही दिल वाले हैं दिल्ले इलाही, आओ कहीं भी निकलो जिधर से, गलियों गलियों सोना बरसे।
Come on, fans, join your hands.
He was a ruler of sorts. He was in complete control of his life. Sufi tunes always add to the secular atmosphere. Yes, life just doesn't happen whether you know it or not. It is carefully designed by you. The choice, after all, is yours to live or to die. You are in charge. Thank you, grade 5 and 6. That was epic.
We humbly request parents to refrain yourselves from taking pictures or recording videos. It's a sincere request. An e-link will be sent to you all. Please
reading to you the next habit. Put first things first. The foundation of setting the right priorities lies in the principle of putting important assignments first. India's Joan of Arc, Rani Lakshmi Bai, is counted amongst the most influential fighters of the Great Indian Rebellion of 1857. She was the embodiment of patriotism, self-respect and heroism. She was a queen of a small state, but the empress of a limitless empire of glory. Being a mother of an infant, her priority could have been ensuring the safety of her child. But being a true patriot, she put the security of her kingdom first. Rani Lakshmi Bai fought with the British with undaunted valor. She had the grit and determination to overpower the British forces. She fought till her last breath and laid down her life for the sake of freedom. Students of grades 6 and 7 are here to present to you glimpses of her valor. Presenting Manikarnika, the Queen of Jhansi.
सिंहासन हिल उठे, राजवंशों ने ब्रिटी तानी थी, बूढ़े भारत में भी आई फिर से नई जवानी थी, बुंदेले हर बोलो के मुंह हमने सुनी कहानी थी, खूब लड़ी मर्दानी वह तो झांसी वाली रानी थी। अपनी मातृभूमि की रक्षा के लिए अंग्रेजों के विरुद्ध खड़ी होने वाली और अपने प्राणों की आहुति देने वाली वीरांगना को हमारा शत शत प्रणाम। आज उनकी समाधि हम भारतवासियों के लिए तीर्थ स्थल के समान है। आइए देखें उनकी एक झलक।
बाई हूँ झांसी की रानी, झांसी को अंग्रेजों के हाथों में नहीं जाने दूंगी।
प्रचंड बोल मस्तकों के झुंड, आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम गुहार दो। है प्रचंड बोल मस्तकों के झुंड, आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम गुहार दो। भान भान शान या की जान का हो दान, आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो। आनंद है प्रचंड बोल मस्तकों के झुंड, आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम गुहार दो। भान भान शान या की जान का हो दान, आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो। आरंभ है प्रचंड। करे सो प्राण दे, जो मन करे सो प्राण ले, वही तो एक सर्वशक्तिमान है। मन करे सो प्राण दे, जो मन करे सो प्राण ले, वही तो एक सर्वशक्तिमान है। विश्व की पुकार है ये भागवत का सार है, कि युद्ध ही तो वीर का प्रमाण है। कौरवों की भीड़ हो या पांडवों का नीड़ हो, जो लड़ सका है वो ही तो महान है। जीत की हवस नहीं, किसी पे कोई वश नहीं, क्या जिंदगी है ठोकरों पे मार दो। मौत अंत है नहीं तो मौत से भी क्यों डरे, ये जाके आसमान में दहाड़ दो। आरंभ है प्रचंड बोल मस्तकों के झुंड, आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम गुहार दो। मान पान शान या की जान का हो दान, आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो। आरंभ है प्रचंड। भाग रे भाग फिरंगी झांसी की रानी आई है, भाल तिलक और हाथ खड़क दुर्गा है काली माई है। भाग रे भाग फिरंगी भाग रे भाग। अश्व चढ़ी प्रचंड विकट ये मनु है लक्ष्मी बाई है, शोले बरसेंगे अब तुझ पर तेरी शामत आई है।
मेरी आंखों के तारे का ख्याल रखना।
सकल नयन की धार तो देखो, मुझ पर भारी बार तो देखो, तेरे शीश को लेने आई झांसी की रानी आई। झांसी की रानी आई। भाग रे भाग फिरंगी झांसी की रानी आई है, भाल तिलक और हाथ खड़क दुर्गा है काली माई है।
कोई अंग्रेज मेरी लाश को छू भी ना पाए। मैं स्वतंत्र जी और स्वतंत्र ही मरूंगी।
That bugle call and battle cries have set my blood racing. Her patriotism is truly infectious.
Ladder is not leaning against the right wall. Every step you take gets you to the wrong place faster. So, it is very important to begin with the end in mind, where our positive thoughts will turn into our vision of future. During the independence struggle, one desire every Indian had was to share space with a humble, frail, yet powerful man who has changed the Indian history forever, Mahatma Gandhi, father of our nation. One day, while Gandhiji was on his way to Pretoria, a white man objected to Gandhiji's presence in a first-class carriage and he was ordered to move to the van compartment at the end of the train. Gandhiji, who had a first-class ticket, refused and was thrown off the train. Shivering through the winter night in the waiting room of the station, Gandhiji made the momentous decision to stay on in South Africa and fight the racial discrimination against Indians there. Out of that struggle emerged his unique version of non-violent resistance, Satyagraha. Students of grade 5 and 6 are here to take us all back to Gandhiji's historic journey. Presenting Mahatma Gandhi.
है सुना ये पूरी धरती तू चलाता है, मेरी भी सुन ले अरज मुझे घर बुलाता है। भगवान है कहाँ रे तू, है खुदा है कहाँ रे तू, है सुना तू भटके मन को राह दिखाता है। मैं भी खोया हूँ मुझे घर बुलाता है। भगवान है है कहाँ रे तू, है खुदा है कहाँ रे तू।
हम इस देश के वासी हैं जहां रोज ही दंगा रहता है, जहां रोज रोज अखबारों में स्कैमों का पंगा रहता है, जहां आम आदमी सड़कों पे आधा सा नंगा रहता है। इस हाल में भी, इस दौर में भी हर दिल में तिरंगा रहता है।
सूरज से ऊंचे हौसले रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो नाम, सबको सन्मति दे भगवान। ఇందిరమ్మ ఇంటి పేరు కాదుర గాంధీ, ఊరి ఒక్క వీధి పేరు కాదుర గాంధీ। ఇందిరమ్మ ఇంటి పేరు కాదుర గాంధీ, ఊరి ఒక్క వీధి పేరు కాదుర గాంధీ। కరెన్సీ నోటు మీద ఇలా నడి రోడ్డు మీద మనం చూస్తున్న బొమ్మ కాదుర గాంధీ। భరతమాత తల రాతను మార్చిన విధాతరా గాంధీ, తరతరాల యమయాతన తీర్చిన వరదాతర గాంధీ। ఇందిరమ్మ ఇంటి పేరు కాదుర గాంధీ, ఊరికొక్క వీధి పేరు కాదుర గాంధీ। రామనామమే తలపంత, ప్రేమధామమే మనసంత, ఆశ్రమ దీక్ష స్వతంత్ర కాంక్ష కృతి దాల్చిన అవధూత, అపురూపం ఆచరిత। కర్మయోగమే జన్మంత, ధర్మక్షేత్రమే బ్రతుకంత, సంభవామి అని ప్రకటించిన నాటి కృష్ణ భగవద్గీత। ఈ బోసి నోటి తాత గుప్పెడు ఉప్పును పోగేసి నిప్పుల ఉప్పెనగా చేసి దండి యాత్రనే దండయాత్రగా ముందుకు నడిపిన అధినేత, సిసలైన జగజ్జేత। చరఖాయంత్రం చూపించి స్వదేశీ సూత్రం నేర్పించి నూలు పోగుతో మదపు టేనుగల బంధించాడు రజాతి పిత, సంకల్ప బలం చేత సూర్యుడస్తమిల్చని రాజ్యానికి పడమర దారిని చూపిన క్రాంతి, తూర్పు తెల్లారని నడి రాత్రికి స్వేచ్ఛాభానుడి ప్రభాత కాంతి, పదవులు కోరని పావనమూర్తి, హృదయాలేలిన చక్రవర్తి। ఇలాంటి నరుడు గడిలా తలంపై నడయాడిన ఈనాటి సంగతి, నమ్మరానిదని నమ్మకముందే ముందు తరాలకు చెప్పండి। సర్వజనహితం నా మతం, అంటరాన్నితనాన్ని అంతఃకలహాలని అంతం చేసేందుకే నా ఆయువంతా అంకితం। హే రామ్।
British was Gandhiji's mission statement, and he ensured that it became reality. It is heart-rending to see what has become of our independent India.
We now request our esteemed guest, Miss Vanita Datla, to come share her valuable thoughts with us.
Good evening. First of all, I'd like to really compliment the compeers. You girls are doing an excellent job. I think a bigger round of applause for them. But you chose the wrong moment to bring me on stage because I'm really emotional after seeing all the performances. I am left quite teary-eyed, as the principal just mentioned. So you should have at least given me a little time to calm down before coming on stage. But other than that, Vani, I should thank you for inviting me. It's actually an honor to be here with all of you on your 5th annual event day. I must compliment the principal and her entire faculty of organizers for the performances that have been put up so far. Believe me, I've been to a number of schools and I've seen a number of annual days, but the caliber that has been put on stage today far excels whatever I've seen so far. And that's a big shout out to the entire team that's been organizing this performance. Right from the students, their costumes, their props, the choice of songs, the entire theme, especially that you're talking about leadership in me, I think it resonates extremely well with the current generation. So kudos to all of you on a very, very, very excellent job. Well done. Whenever I come to school occasions like this, I recollect my time when I was a young parent, and I used to love to see my son and daughter on stage. And I would actually quite encourage them throughout their school-going years to take part in whatever events the school had to organize. I felt that was an excellent time for them to showcase their inner talents, as well as for them to get to know what the outside world has to offer. Today, it's been quite some time since I've actually been to a school because both my children are old and I've actually got a granddaughter. So maybe in a few years' time, I will again be coming back to school to seek admission for her. And probably, Vani, I might come and ask you for admission to Ganges Valley School. I think the infrastructure, the amount of efforts that all of you are putting in to bring out the students today just shows your dedication, your determination, and the love that you have for this entire team. I know I don't want to bore all of you because the performances are really excellent, and I'm sure as every parent you want to see your son or daughter on stage, and you don't want to listen to some women here who's going to talk a boring speech. And I really, if I was in your place, I would think the same too. But before I leave the stage and let the young stars come back on stage to regain and to captivate our attention, I would just like to share 6 ups that I have actually been using over the last few years, which I thought was a good lesson in leadership. And since your theme is leadership today, I was actually fortunate to go to Japan a few years back to study about women leadership policies there. And I must say that normally in India, we always feel that Western counterparts or the countries like Japan and South Korea are all far excelling in their policies, and they have a better place of work environment or the ecosystem to actually enable their citizens to do well. So when I went to this country of Japan to actually study the policies, something that actually caught our mind was, though it is such a well-developed nation, the status that they actually afford their women is actually pretty low. While most of the women work there, they're actually only relegated to very softer roles, very supporting roles, and you hardly see any women in top positions, whether in corporate, whether in society, community, or in political roles. And we were actually surprised because back home in India, we actually, though we have a lot of issues, we still find a lot of women role models across diverse sectors. There is one thing that I would like to share with all you parents is, I think that we are a blessed generation. We are a generation of young girls and boys who will lead this country to its greatness. We have been seeing in all the leadership lessons that so far have been put up, whether it is Mahatma Gandhi or whether it is Jhansi Ki Rani Lakshmi Bai or whether it is Mahatma Gandhi and of course Akbar also. What we have seen is there was a generation of